A very good evening to all of you, friends. A very good evening to all of you. CLAT 2021 is over. Now it's the time to get your results. Now, in a day or two's time, the consortium of NLUs will be declaring CLAT 2021 results. Now, how is this entire process of getting into a law school done? I'm going to discuss you that. Today, I'm going to discuss with you the counseling process for CLAT 2021. A lot of you, hundreds and thousands of students did appear for CLAT 2021. I'm sure that you guys are eagerly waiting for the consortium to come out with its result. And once the results are out, the counseling process will begin. The counseling process for NLUs, for the various law universities across the country, national law universities across the country, will begin in 2 to 3 days' time. And here I am today with you to discuss what is this entire process, what should you do, what should you not do. Okay, so let's start. But before we start, here are some of the notifications from Gradeup. Gradeup brings to you a booster 2.0 course with NLU experts. We bring to you two separate batches, one which will be taught in English and the other which will be taught in bilingual, that is Hindi and English. So reserve your seat for CLAT 2022 with Gradeup. All you need to do is to grade your Gradeup Super subscription. Once you get your Gradeup Super subscription, you can attend all these classes, n number of batches, n number of live classes free. In this particular course, we bring to you the build-up for CLAT 2022. From the scratch beginning, we are going to explain you topics, concepts that will be absolutely important for your growth to get into the top NLUs of the country. You will be also provided with expert guidance. You will be also provided with progress assessment report to understand where is your strength and where is your weakness. We shall also be providing you with highly interactive doubt clearing session, and the duration of this particular course, that is Booster 2.0 course for CLAT 2022, is 10 months. So let's start. CLAT counseling for the year 2021. So CLAT is already over. You are already done and dusted with CLAT 2021, which was conducted by the Consortium of National Law University a couple of days back, precisely on 23rd of July 2021. Now the counseling will be organized. The counseling process will be an online process. Please keep this in your mind. The counseling process will be an online process, and it is going to begin from the 29th of July. It is going to begin on the 29th of July, 2 days to 3 days from now. Now the scores, the CLAT scores, will be the determining factor insofar as this counseling process is concerned. But mind you, CLAT scores are also considered by various private and government law colleges in India for your admission to those universities. Now, this admission to the top law schools of the country is a centralized one. The counseling process takes in various rounds. So you have 4 rounds. You precisely have 4 rounds of this counseling process. So first and foremost, your results will be out in a day's or two's time. Is that clear? So CLAT will come up with its result. CLAT will come up with its result in a day's or two's time. So all that we are trying to say is that this counseling process will start from 29th of July. Today is the 26th. 27, 28, 29. So day after tomorrow, the process is going to begin. And this will be a centralized counseling process in 4 rounds. Now, what are the important dates? So you will get your final answer key tomorrow, that is 27th of July 2021. The results will be declared in another 24 hours from tomorrow, that is on 28th of July. The results will be out. That means the merit list should be out by 28th of July. And the publication of counseling invite list. Now, the consortium is going to invite students who wants to be based on your merit list to enter into the law schools. So there will be a publication of invite list on 29th. So 27, the final keys are coming. 28, your consolidated merit list are being published. And on 29th, your publication of the counseling invite list will be published. So after that, what next? Now, seats are allocated. Seats are allocated on the basis of merit cum preference basis. So merit and your preference will play the most significant role in which college you get through. Now suppose a person who has ranked 10th in All India ranking is 10th and he has opted for Nalsa. So he is not going to get NLS, but he is going to get Nalsa. Am I clear? So merit cum preference is the basis on which allotment of seats will be made. A few days of the declaration of result, the authorities will release the merit list in which the candidates must check their name. So you are going to check your name on the merit list. What is your ranking in the merit list? Once you can understand what is your ranking in the merit list, it is going to help you a lot. Now, candidates whose names appear in the merit list will be called for counseling. Very, very important. Candidates whose names are published in the merit list will be called for counseling, and that is very, very important for you. So if your name is there in the merit list, they are going to call you by email, telephonic conversation, or otherwise any mode of communication. They are going to communicate you so that you come up for the counseling process. Am I clear? Am I clear to all of you? Is that clear? Okay, fantastic. Now, another 2 important dates which I want to tell you. Now, the declaration of results and the merit list is going to be done by 28th. Okay, so you have the final declaration of the answer sheets tomorrow, that is 27th, and 28th the merit list is going to come up, maximum by 29th. Okay, let's give them, owing to this pandemic, let's give the consortium one more day. So by 29th, your results are out. The merit list is out. So the counseling process is going to begin on the first week of August 2021. The process of counseling is going to begin from the first week, 1st or 2nd of August 2021. They are going to communicate you that you have been selected. Do you really wish to get into the law school? If yes, then these are the forms you have to fill. These are the preferences that you have to fill. Everything will be published. Now, what are the steps? What are the entire steps for the entire counseling procedure? Number one is publication of the first allotment of seats. So the CLAT consortium, the consortium of NLUs, is going to publish the first indicative list in the online mode. So the first tentative list of candidates will come up very soon online. As I have already told you, it is to be based on merit cum preference. Now you can access the merit list on the consortium's website from 28th. At what time will they release it? We don't know. But by 29th, everything should be clear. I don't know why they are hurrying so much. But all that I can say is by the 28th or 29th of July, maximum by 29th of July, in the CLAT consortium website, you will be getting the merit list. So you have to just wait for 28 to get the merit list, 28, maximum 29, because you have to give them some extra 24 hours because of this pandemic situation if things are not collated properly. So by 29, an extra one day, you will get to know the merit list. Now, what is the second steps? The second step is the counseling fee and exercising the option of which is provided for selected candidates. So, candidates will be called under various categories. You have scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, those reserved categories, as well as the general category. So in CLAT, you have two categories. One is the reserved category, one is the general category. So both the reserved category candidates as well as the general category candidates will be called very soon based on the merit list. Now, candidates have to pay a counseling fee of 50,000 rupees. Candidates who are interested will have to pay a fee of 50,000 rupees for the counseling fee, which is the counseling fee. Now, candidates who do not deposit the fee before the last date, their names will be dropped from the merit list. So, there will be certain candidates who will not be able to deposit that 50,000 rupees. So their names will be striped down in the merit list. So a second list will come up. So remember that. So candidates will be asked to deposit 50,000 rupees for counseling fee. If they don't deposit, their names will be struck down. A new list will come up. Publication of the second list. So the second list will again come up with waiting list candidates. So if your name is not featured in the first list or in the second list, do not worry. Do not worry. Wait for a minute. There will be at least 4 to 5 lists that the consortium will come up with. Remember that thing. So do not worry much. Okay. So all that I'm trying to say is the fact that if your name does not feature in the first list, do not worry, because you will have a second list, you will have a third list, you will have a fourth list, and if possible you can also have a fifth list. So provisional selected candidates will be asked to submit their counseling fee of 50,000 so that they can reserve their seats. Those of who will not be able to submit that money, a third list will come up. Same procedure is going to happen. So CLAT is going to publish the third list based on the fact whoever has not paid the counseling fee in the first and the second round. So a list of waitlisted candidates will also be released for the third allotment. They will also be asked to pay the 50,000 rupees as counseling fee. Those who do not pay that money within that particular period of time, a fourth list is going to come up. Okay, a fourth list is going to come up. Now, these lists, or the first list, the second list, the third list, the fourth list, all the lists will be uploaded in the consortium's website. Very, very important. All the lists will be uploaded in the CLAT consortium's website. Okay, that is absolutely important for you. So you will be in a position to understand the comprehensive list of the first list, second list, third list, fourth list, and if possible another full list, fifth list. Now, once your name has been confirmed, you have to submit the full fee of the NLU at the time of admission. So at the time of admission, you have to pay the full 1 year fee to the NLU. Now, those who fail to do it, their names will be struck down and a fifth list of candidates will be published again. Am I clear? So a very, very important thing that I would want to make clear to every student is that if your name does not feature in the first list, do not be afraid. If your name does not feature in the second list, do not be afraid, because there will be 5 lists which will be coming. You will be also be published with waiting list candidates. So do not worry. That is all I am trying to say. Now, the 6th step is the completion of admission formalities to the allotted NLUs. Now, after your counseling, which is a centralized process, is over and you have been allotted a seat with a respective NLUs, you have to pay the admission and other fees along with transfer certificate of the TC that is given, other original documents like Aadhaar card, class 12 mark sheets, and other respective things have to be provided by the students to the allotted NLU. Now, the certificate in original will be checked. Now, this is very, very important. Those who get through the NLUs, you will be able to submit the photocopies to the college, but you will also have to bring your original certificate. So class 12 original certificate, pass certificate, or your mark sheets, both are absolutely necessary. So do not miss them. Of course, get photocopies of it so that you can submit it to the NLUs, but you must definitely carry the original certificate. Now, candidates who fail to report to the NLU after their allotment, their counseling fee of 50,000 will be forfeited. Very, very important. So, if you have given the counseling fee of 50,000, but thereafter you have failed to go to, if you do not go to the NLU, and if you do not submit the, if you do not pay the college fees, then your 50,000 will be forfeited by the consortium. Very, very important. Now, so what are the list of documents which are required at the time of admission? Number one is the CLAT application form for 2021, the admit card of 2021, CLAT admit card, CLAT scorecard, class 10 and 12 mark sheet, which is going to show you the date of birth, caste certificate for those who are opting for reserved category, specially abled certificate for those who are asking for those reserved category of specially abled, NRI certificate those who wants to apply in the NRI quota, and domicile certificate those who wants to apply for the domicile quota. So the CLAT application form, CLAT admit card, CLAT score, and your class 10 and your 12 results, your caste certificate, specially abled certificate, NRI certificate, and domicile certificate when applicable for you. So friends, this is all that we bring to you today. We wish you all the very best. Do not just worry now. Right now, your worry should be preparing for ALET 2021, which is scheduled to happen on 30th of July 2021. With this, we come to the end of today's class. But before we leave, here are some of the important comprehensive course that Gradeup has launched for CLAT 2022. So we have also have a 2-year long program for CLAT 2023. So those of you who are preparing for CLAT 2022 and 2023, Gradeup brings to you these important courses which is going to help you insofar as your preparation for these entrance examination is concerned. With this, in case you guys have any doubt, you are most welcome to contact Gradeup, and we shall be absolutely delighted to help you in whatever form. With this, in case you guys have any doubts, you are most welcome to ask me your doubts. Okay. Indian Football Addict says, I'm a class 11 student, so I want to crack CLAT 2023. For you, we have a special course for CLAT 2023, a 2-year program. So get your Gradeup Super subscription today itself. Okay. Fantastic. So friends, with this, we come to the end of today's class. In case you guys have any doubts, you are most welcome to ask me. Okay, so I see that there are not too many doubts. Okay, fantastic. So friends, with this, we come to the end of today's class. Thank you very much. God bless you. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye-bye. All the very best for your results. And do not worry. Do not worry if your name hasn't been featured in the first list or the second list, because you know now that you have the third list, the fourth list, and the fifth list for giving you an opportunity to join into the top law schools of the country. With this, we come to the end of today's class. Thank you very, very much. God bless you. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. All the very best. Good night.